Hello, I'm Jack and this is Jack's Vintage Moto Video. And these are a set of fork tubes from a CL175. And these things are a hot mess. I gotta tell you, they're full of oil, they're as messy as can be, and they're heavily rusted up in here. These forks have a lot of rust here. They won't be reusable. But the bottom end of the fork sliders, they look like they're in good shape, and I should be able to maybe save them and potentially reuse them in the future. In this video, I'm going to show you the basic breakdown of how you get these fork tubes apart. These forks are very similar to a number of Japanese bikes, and in particular, Hondas. Many Honda motorcycles have these same or similar type forks. So these are full of oil. You can see it running out. That actually looks like water more than, oh, there we go. Now it's coming out good. The first thing I'm going to do with these forks is I'm going to go ahead and hang them upside down over top of this pan so I can drain all of that. Like I said, these things are a hot mess if you take them apart without draining the oil. So I'm going to go ahead, let the oil come out of these things, let them sit for a little while upside down, and then I'll take them apart. You can see how heavily rusted these forks are. I don't think they're reusable, and then also the top of the forks have damage. I'm not sure how that got there, but the top of the forks are busted up pretty good, and there's pretty heavy damage on the fork tubes. But the fork sliders are dirty, but they don't look to have any damage, so they're probably going to be reusable. Okay, I've got both the fork legs hanging upside down over a drip pan. I'm letting them drip out. I've taken out the drain plug, the drain plug that goes on the bottom. I'm going to spritz a little bit of. You can see that the fork tubes have been draining. And a little bit of goop down in the bottom of the pan there, but not a whole lot. So let's go ahead and take these off and bring them up to the bench. These have screws in them. They don't have Allen head bolts, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get those out of there. Okay, I've got a long Phillips screwdriver. Put that into the impact wrench. And let's see if we can make this happen. All right, looks like that one came out. That one did not come out. That one stripped. But let's go ahead and see what we can do with this one that did come out. All right, the screw came out. Now all you do is grab the forks. This O-ring off next. Okay. All right, there we go. It's out. There's the bottom of the fork leg. This is the piece that the screw goes into. This mounts in the bottom of the fork leg and the screw holds it in place. A lot of bikes though, it's not a screw, it's an Allen head wrench. And then here's your dampening assembly on your fork. There's your spring. This is your fork slider here, and this is called a bushing. This slides in the fork leg and it goes up and down inside here. On bikes with hard use or high miles, these can get worn out. This one looks to be in pretty decent shape. You do need to get it off of the end of the fork tube, and once again, it's held on there by a spring clip. I'll take that clip off. There we go. Now the bushing can come off. These bushings need to be replaced if they get worn down. Let's go ahead. This is held on by a snap ring also. Let's go ahead and get that snap ring off. Okay. Now this can come off. One more snap ring. Here, I'm not sure what This snap ring's holding, but I'm sure it was supposed to be holding something. That snap ring's off. Now there's one more snap ring here that we have to get off. Snap ring groove. And that snap ring's off. Now the upper bushing comes off. This has a nice cut in it for oil to drain back into the fork. Anyway, that's the basics. You got the spring, you got a couple of clips, you got a bushing on the lower end, you got a bushing on the upper end, you got the fork seal and the fork tube. And that's just a quick overview of how these come apart. So the head of the screw, this screw that holds the fork bottom on, it wouldn't come off and it's stripped. So I'm going to just go ahead and take a drill bit to it. See if I can drill it out. There we go. The screw came out and it's got that little brass sealing washer on the bottom of it. Okay, snap ring is off. There we go. Lower fork tube's apart. I believe this is called the dampening rod. Here's what we got left after the fork teardown. Here's the fork bushings, and these things look to be in fantastic condition. I've looked at them and they're really in good shape. There's no wear on them at all. Here's the dampers. They look to be pretty decent. And here's all the clips and seals and stuff like that. I don't know that the seals will be reusable, but here's all the clips and everything. The fork lowers and the fork springs. All good parts. I'll go ahead and label them all and put them in my parts stash. I'm Jack. This is Jack's Vintage Moto Videos. If you've liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see future videos like this. Thank you and have a good day.